third issue is regarding the vote bank politics, and Manoj makes that point very, very aggressively. He says that politicians started creating those vote banks. These vote banks, geographically, at least in our state, are concentrated in particular areas. And he says now those vote banks have grown so big that the politician who started building those vote banks is now afraid of those vote banks, because the time is not far when the vote banks will spring up a MLA for that constituency who is not from Goa, who is predominantly a product of that vote bank. And numerically, because we have very small constituencies, it is easy for them to even get elected in the assembly. How are you looking at that political dynamic?
See, he is right in the sense of not creating a vote bank or a vote bank being against the local interest. But this is not the problem of today. It has happened over a long period. See, according to me, none of us, many of us would not like to cut off links with our villages. There may be many of us who cut off the links. Like my voting is in the village. I am proud of it. I live in Margaon, but still I have kept my voting, my address, my permanent address in the village. See, I would say like me, there are about possibly 60-70% of the people whose voting cards are there in their native villages. Somehow that effort of scrutinizing how many voting cards you have, where exactly is your voting card, I think that aspect has to be taken care of. Because I do not know whether you remember, during the last elections to the Hubli Municipal Corporation, to the Belgaum Municipal Corporation, buses were going to Karnataka for the elections, which means that these people have maintained links there. So
and they also have a voting card here.
Correct. Now that is where we have to tackle. According to me, it will require a lot of homework to be done. But if somebody who is residing here and says that I wish to be here and says that my life is here, I do not know how you can stop that person from being a voter here.